Welcome to your new moon mind journey meditation as the moon sits in Pisces. Making yourself ready to spend some quiet time allowing your body to relax and your thoughts to settle down. So that you can find that inner peace where you can connect with your higher self. That part of you that knows all about you and all about your life and your purpose. And this can be very easy to do. You just need to allow yourself to become really comfortable. Perhaps noticing now any tension that you have in your body and allowing that tension to flow away. And perhaps connecting it to your breathing, where with each breath in, you can imagine taking in calm relaxation. And each breath out, you breathe away stress and tension. Just focusing on the flow of your breath for a few moments. Breathing in peace and comfort. And breathing out any stress and strain. Breathing in relaxation and breathing away all your cares. Before long, you can notice that you feel really comfortable and in the right place to spend some time for yourself now. With nobody around to disturb your inner peace. Nothing to do except to be comfortable. And in this state of deep relaxation, you can allow your imagination to work really well, so that you can clearly visualize or hear or even sense the things that help you to relax. And when you're in this space, we can go on a thought journey, so that by the time we finish, you can feel like you've had a fantastic day out, or maybe even a holiday. You can come back with new ideas, new focus, new enthusiasm, and that always feels good. So let's begin. I wonder if you can remember a really cold, crisp night when you're wrapped up warm against the weather, taking a walk just because you can. Nothing in particular to do, nowhere specific to go. Just a journey to see where it leads. And you can see that the sky is clear and bright, as it can be on crisp, cold winter nights. Lit by a million tiny stars, glowing bright against the indigo sky. And as you look around, you notice the tiny crescent of a new moon, looking as if it's relaxing among the stars, perhaps even supported by a hammock as it reclines comfortably in the sky. Although of course you know it isn't, but sometimes we can just imagine these things as if they are. And you remember that there's something really special about the new moon, a particular energy that's really good for setting goals and making plans, a time for thinking about what you want next from your life. And you continue your walk, noticing your surroundings now. You may be walking along a familiar street with houses that you recognise, all in darkness because the occupants are sleeping. As you walk, you find yourself heading away from the familiar streets, along a quiet country road. And you notice a bridle path further along the road, a pathway into a wooded area where you can find a safe and comfortable place to walk. And as you walk, your way is lit by the stars, and you become aware of the sounds around you. Sound of the crisp crunching leaves under your feet. You hear the rustle of the branches on the trees and the swish of grasses, noticing the colours and the shapes, the light and the shade, the sky, the trees, noticing everything around you, all helping you to feel more comfortable and more at ease. And after a while you hear another sound in the distance, the sound of water rushing along a river somewhere. And you think that perhaps the water sounds like this because there's a waterfall somewhere in front of you. So you decide to look for it, with a feeling of eager anticipation building within as you follow the sound. Listening as you go, the sound of rushing, splashing water gets louder as you get closer, until you find yourself on a riverbank just in front of a small waterfall. Waterfall was formed quite naturally where the river flows down a hill. You move as close as you feel comfortable to and sit down on the edge of the bank, just studying the water as it cascades into the river. And as you watch, it seems as if the waterfall changes colour. It starts with a very pale red, and as you watch, the colour deepens. And you feel the energy centre at the base of your spine waking up and expanding with an energy that feels like the flowing water. An energy that leaves you feeling grounded, steady and strong, and sure of yourself. And as you watch, the waterfall starts to grow pale again. You notice it's changing to orange. And you become aware of the sacral energy centre just above the base centre. And this energy centre comes alive, pulsing with energy, and you feel balanced and contented. You feel calm and confident. As you notice the waterfall beginning to change colour again, a beautiful vibrant yellow, waking up your solar plexus energy centre. And you know that your instincts are good. You know that your emotions are balanced. And the waterfall gently turns to a green, inviting your heart centre to open and fill with energy now. The quality we call unconditional love for yourself and for others. And you know that this is a way of being that allows you to recognise that loving someone means wishing the best for them and being tolerant and accepting without losing your own beliefs and values, and without compromising beyond what is reasonable. And you know that you can do that. The waterfall begins to change to a sky blue colour as you feel your throat centre opening. And this centre reminds you that you can speak your truth. There is always a way to say what you need to, combining the love from your heart centre with your intuition from the solar plexus. The waterfall now emerges into a darker indigo blue, and it gives energy to your brow centre. that place just between your eyebrows. This is the place where you connect with your spirit, your higher self, and that spark of God within you. Where the spirit of you connects with the spirit of others. As the waterfall changes to violet, you become aware of the energy center at the top of your head. You can feel this center opening up. This is the crown center, where you can connect with wise beings, with higher thoughts, and with the world of spirit. As the waterfall turns white, pure white now, joining and blending all the colours together, surrounding you in its purity, reminding you of your power. It brings great healing to you, helping you to feel strong and powerful, so that you can think about those things in your life that you want to achieve now. It may be something in your home, in your family life, or maybe it's something within your career or work life. Perhaps it's a personal goal. But whatever you find is exactly right for you at this time. I'll leave you here for a while now to see what you hear and feel. And just about now you notice that you are feeling really positive, energized and focused. So you begin to feel that wish to return to the here and now. And in your own time, at your most comfortable pace, get up from your place at the side of the river, retracing your steps back along the pathway. Back to the cold March night, where the stars and new moon light the dark sky. And back to the here and now. And when you open your eyes, you will notice that you feel completely refreshed, well and content.